is Nick. I'm also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach for the Philadelphia Pincers. And I'm coming back to you with another YCL Season 8 Draft League matchup. We are heading into Week 8 as we look to take on Indomitable Will and his San Antonio Sparse. Let's go over his record first. He is currently sitting at 2-5, so he's in the boat that he has to win out to hopefully make the playoffs. So he's definitely going to be bringing his A game, and we would expect nothing less. He has a really tough team to prep for, and he has been playing well throughout the season. So his record is not indicative of his skill whatsoever. If you haven't watched last week's matchup, please go ahead, go watch it. It was an absolute nail biter. Came down to the very last play, let me tell you. We did play a Praetor, and I'm gonna give you the outcome in 3, 2, 1. We managed to pick up the 2-0 victory over a Praetor off of a Hisuian Lilligant miss. Yeah, so Dragapult was able to clean up on that one. It was an absolute nail biter, absolute ripper of a game. Go watch it if you haven't already. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment on that video, like, subscribe, comment for this video. Come on, come and support the Philadelphia Pincers, because guess what? We are 6-1. Yeah, that makes sense. And we're heading into Week 8, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we're 6-1. We've already clinched playoffs, so we have some goofy sets this week. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Let's give you a quick rundown of the matchup that we will be seeing this week. As always, you see my team on the left, my opponent's the team on the right. Our team has not changed the entire season. I don't recall if he made any transactions for his team, but he's got an incredible team and one that's really tough to prep for. Of course, rocking that Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant can be physical, special, just a pain in the butt. Scarf it does have access to booster energy in this league, so that is something that we have to keep an eye out for. Corviknight is there. It's a tremendous wall. Honestly, I hope Corviknight comes, but given my team, I really don't think it does, but I hope it does, and you'll see why. Baxcalibur, always a threat to set up and just sweep from there. But yeah, I mean, it hits incredibly hard. Can't be affected by Will-O-Wisp, which we're not running this week, so it really doesn't matter. But hits incredibly hard with its Ice and Dragon Stab. Access to Glaive Rush, which allows it to hit even harder on the Dragon side, but take an immense amount of damage back on the next turn. Ting Lu is a fantastic wall. I have seen him run a Whirlwind set with like Stealth Rocks and I think Ruination, and we're prepared for it, man. If he starts to Whirlwind us around, then so be it. I think we're good. Glimora, the ultimate hazard setter, access to things like that Toxic Debris, can even get access to Corrosion if he wants to try and Toxic like my Magnezone or my Quillfish if I were to have brought it. Hits incredibly hard on the specially offensive side. I think a set like a Choice Scarf set might even do well, and Assault Vest set would probably do even better. Mismagius. I'm surprised this isn't one of his Tera captains, to be honest, because the Tera Electric Mismagius is absolutely phenomenal, having absolutely no weaknesses. Pretty frail on the physical side, but pretty bulky on the special side, as well as hits like a truck on that special side as well. Volcanion, he has been making a good use of, I guess, as a Tera captain. Great Tera choices from the past games. Access to things, is the only Mon currently with Scald and Steam Eruption, so he can burn us with those water type attacks. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else for me to say there. Staraptor, great Choice Scarf user, great Band user. Potentially a Final Gambit lead. If he leads it, then I honestly don't know what to do. I mean, I'm tired of, I got taken out by Final Gambit last game, and I really don't want it to happen again, but you know, if it does, it does. Electrode it's the Hisuian variant. And yeah, it's the fastest Mon in the matchup. It's not much faster than Dragapult, and I don't think it can do much to our Dragapult, fortunately. But it can hit pretty hard with things like Chloroblast, and it is relatively fast, so we do have to look out for things like that. Maybe a screen set could come if it decides to rear its ugly head. And then last but certainly not least is Espeon, which is my opponent's second Tera captain. I haven't seen him use it too much in this league, so I'm not entirely sure of what he likes to run. I think a Choice Scarf set could be good. I do think it has a viable matchup here because I have things like Toedscruel, which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't really do great into Toedscruel because the ability just bypasses the Magic Bounce with things like Spore, Spikes, and stuff like that. But I do have some Rockers and like Avalugg and some Spikes and T-Spikes Quillfish that he may want to take advantage of using with the Magic Bounce, so there's that as well. The 6 that I anticipate my opponent to bring to this matchup are obviously down below the screen, and it's that Iron Valiant, Volcanion, Baxcalibur, Tinglu, Glimmora, and Espeon, I guess. Obviously, all of these Mons have their own merit, and yeah, I mean, they could all have potential to come. These are just the 6 I think my opponent is most likely to bring. I think Iron Valiant hits pretty decently into my team. Volcanion there is just a great wall breaker. Baxcalibur probably to sweep. Tinglu as a defensive wall because you see that he doesn't really have much defense on this team outside of Corviknight and Tinglu. And then Glimmora is, like I said, a great hazard stacker, and Espeon to prevent those hazards from going up on his side of the field. Noting that Glimmora, Staraptor, and Corviknight are my opponent's hazard removal in this case, and then Magic Bounce, I guess, from Espeon can help with that. So, let's look at the team that we will be bringing. Let's check the details of this. And yeah, this is the team that we're bringing to this matchup. Avalugg is making his debut in Week 8 of this season with Avalanche, Body Press, Recover, and Rapid Spin. I think this is a max defense, max HP set. Heavy duty boot, so I don't have to worry about T-Spikes or Spikes or Rocks or whatever hazards he wants to try to get up. I do have Rapid Spin to spin those away because the only ghost type he has is Mismagius, which really doesn't want to come in on Avalugg. I can take it out with an Avalanche, or if it happens to be like a Ghost Volcanion or Ghost Espeon. We have the Sturdy ability, so I can switch that into a Final Gambit from Staraptor. If the need arises, I can also potentially go into Dragapult if I need to. We have Toedscruel rocking the Kebia Berry. This is really here for the Glimmora. We can, if we're in against it, we can Earth Power it to get it down to I think it's Sash, and hit the Kebia Berry if he tries to Sludge Wave us, or potentially if he wants to try and get up some hazards. And then we can Rapid Spin those hazards away, and then they're gone for the game. Spore is good into absolutely everything on this team, except for Electrode. It even bypasses that Magic Bounce, like I said, so we can even put the Espeon to sleep. And then Knockoff is just there for some utility. We have Colberberry, Slowbro, Body Press, Feature Sight, Thunder Wave, and Slack Off. Again, max defense, max HP. And yeah, the Colberberry is there for, I guess, a knockoff on Iron Valiant, a potential, and any other potential dark moves that my opponent has to bring. Maybe I should have gone Cassie Berry now that I'm looking at it, but oh well. Zapdos, rocking the Wakanberry. This is to take an electric type attack, like a Thunderbolt, from Iron Valiant, an electric type attack from Espeon, potentially from Mismagius if we need to. Proc the Wakanberry, allows us to live. Maybe we get an agility up on that turn, and then we can acrobatics things and chip them down from there. Thunderous Kick just hits everything extremely hard, and then Brave Bird just to have that super strong flying stab. Magnezone is the coup de grace of this team right now. We are going to be Tera Fairy this week, but we have a Blunder Policy, and Blunder Policy Zap Cannon, man. The only switch in he has to this is Tinglu. So if Tinglu goes down, then we're good. If Tinglu doesn't come, we're even better. We're also Magnet Pull in case that Corviknight comes, so we can trap it in, launch a Zap Cannon. Maybe we potentially miss, maybe. And then we trap it, but if we hit it, we kill it. If we miss, Blunder Policy activates and we can just start Thunderbolting. We are set to be faster than everything on his team without a Scarf, and we are faster than, I think, the next fastest Mon that outspeeds us, if it is Scarfed, is Staraptor. So something to keep in mind. And then last but certainly not least is Dragapult rocking the Yashi Berry. Dragon Darts, Phantom Force, Psychic Fangs, and Dragon Dance. Yashi Berry is there so that the Excalibur can't just come in and Ice Shard me, and then I can take it out with the Dragon Darts. And yeah, that's pretty much all it's there for. If Excalibur doesn't come, then the Yachi Berry doesn't serve much of a purpose in this matchup. But yeah, that's the team. That's the team as I see it, man. I'm having some fun with the Magnezone set this week, and hopefully I'm able to put in some work with it, get Avalugg in, and do that. Next week we will be doing some meme sets since we have already clinched playoffs, and I think my opponent for next week is out of the playoff race. But so we both agreed to do meme sets next week, which I'm having a whole lot of fun building for right now. With that all being said, I am going to pause the recording here and try to get connected with my opponent soon and get this match on the way. We'll be seeing you guys. All right, we're searching for our opponent, and looks like we found him. I did ask for the team before we started, and guess what? We got all 6 right, baby. Oh, that always feels good. Okay. I do think that Hachi is a good lead here. I think Glamora just makes a lot of sense from him. And then if he decides to lead like Excalibur off rip, then I just switch out into Aokiji. Oh, hold on, let me get Excalibur added into the calcs just to be safe, you know, can't hurt. I have 30 seconds to lock in. I'm good. And we'll lock in now. Yeah, we're good, and we're good to switch into Avalugg if Bax wants to be the lead. All right, good luck, Will. Have fun. We'll get this matchup on the road, baby. All right, got my pen, got my paper. Let's see. Tinglu, Tinglu, baby. Tinglu against our Toedscruel. I don't think that means much, to be honest. My goodness. Calcs or not? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna Spore here. He's gonna withdraw. And out comes Espeon. We're gonna go through your Magic Bounce. And Espeon is asleep, baby. Oh man, too good. Mycelium Might, baby. Mycelium Might. Okay, just gonna knock off here. See what this thing was. Knock off the attacks, and it was Adrenaline Orb, and we didn't bring either of our Intimidators. Alright. These Adrenaline Orb people like the Intimidators. Alright, am just going to knock off again. He's going to withdraw, so we're going to claim the item of something else here. Glimmora comes out. We spread the toxic debris, which is fine. We knock off its Choice Scarf. Okay. So I think here I can freely Rapid Spin. And then, so by Rapid Spinning here, I'm going to get rid of the T-Spikes that are about to come out. And then I can Earth Power on the next turn because I know I'm definitely faster now. Memento, baby. Nice! Look at you. Okay. So, Glimmora goes down. No spikes are up, which is fantastic. And where do I want to mark this? I'll mark it, I guess, below. So, Memento killed Glimmora. Baxcalibur comes out, of course. I am just going to go out into Avalugg. Actually, Baxcalibur versus Avalugg isn't going to be doing much versus Slowbro. Yeah, we're going out into Avalugg. So, Glimmora goes down to itself. PG comes out here. We can see if you are banded. Sword Stance, okay, you're not banded. You are at +2. I am going to Body Press you here. If you Glaive Rush me, Earthquake, okay. I'm not gonna do much. He can Glaive Rush essentially for free here. And if that's the case, I think I'm fine with it. I can just Body Press here. Glaive Rush, okay. Oh, and we live. Body Press kills. Avalugg picking up a kill in its debut, baby. We love to see it. And Bax goes down. So it was SD, Glaive, EQ. Volcanion comes out. And, I mean, I'm fine with letting this thing go down. It can't set up in front of me, so I'm not too worried in that regard. So I think I Body Press for damage, unless it gets Trailblaze. It gets Flame Charge, that's true. Okay. So, Volcanion against Magnezone. If you are +1, right? Earth Power definitely kills us unless we Tera, but Fire Blast can still kill us. Nope. You're not Choice Specs. If we go +2, do we still outspeed it? Yes, okay. But if it's ground, I really don't want to deal with that. Bax went down, right? So we're good in that department. I'm really having a tough time. We'll go out into Magnezone here. We'll Tera, and then we'll fire off a Zap Cannon. And we'll see what if he's Tera Ground. I mean, I'm assuming he's Tera Ground here. Okay, yeah, he's Tera Ground. Gotta be. No, he's Tera Fairy. So are we. Fairy buddies. Alright, so Volk was Tera Fairy. And we did see Flame Charge on it. Look at us. Best of pals. He's gonna go for another Flame Charge, which is fine. That puts him at +2. He's gonna outspeed us. We do miss the Zap Cannon, which it was, I mean, expected. Now, does he have a Sludge Bomb? Because I doubt he does. And Flash Cannon is just gonna be doing... He's Tera Fairy. Flash Cannon's gonna kill, unless he's AV. Liquidation. Physical, okay. You AV? Oh! And Magnezone picks up the kill. If y'all hear the thunder outside, I am so sorry. Magnezone kills Volk. Yeah, we have a big storm going through right now, and it's kind of shaking my office at the moment. Let me get Volcanion off the layout. Let me get Bax off the layout. Ting-Lu comes out. You know what? I think that my boy has done his due diligence in this matchup already. We showed the blunder policy, and Avalugg off the layout. Let's drop a Tera Blast and get some damage off. He has to EQ here to kill me. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Holy cow, are you offensive? Okay, Magnezone goes down to Ting-Lu, which is fine. Ting-Lu picks up a kill. Oh my goodness, and these lefties. Okay, lefties. Honestly, I think I am free to just go into Kadu here, set up an agility. Because I definitely outspeed Iron Valiant after 1. He does withdraw Ting-Lu. And in comes Espeon probably. Espeon comes out. We still have our item, so Acrobatics isn't going to be doing anything. But it does enough. And we are sitting at +2 speed, which is absolutely fantastic. Zapdos picks up a kill. Espeon goes down. Let's get Espeon off the layout. Iron Valiant is probably coming out here. Quark Drive. Speed, okay. So you're at 276, we're at 304, and a Brave Bird kills. We will Brave Bird here, and this should be able to clean. Zapdos is gonna pick up kill number 3 against Iron Valiant. It was Booster. And then Zapdos will clean up the rest of the game against Ting-Lu with a Thunderous Kick. Unfortunately, we did not get to show off the set the way we had envisioned. Making sure Thunderous Kick does kill. So with Thunderous Kick here, and we should definitely kill based on the damage that Magnezone did. Yes, and Zapdos picks up that final kill as Ting-Lu goes down. We did lose 2 Mons. So yeah, Ting-Lu goes down there. We pick up the 4-0 victory here in week 8. I think, was it Bax? No. Ting-Lu killed Magnezone. Who killed Avalugg? Was it Volcanion killed Avalugg? It was not Bax. Alright, GG my guy. I think you said you wanted to have a post-game interview, so we will do that. And yeah, good luck with the rest of your season for next week. Guys, we are sitting at 7-1, which is absolutely phenomenal. I didn't expect to do this well coming into this season for some reason. I mean, but we're doing great, and the team is picking up kills left and right. Unfortunately, Dragapult was not able to pick. I should have went out into Dragapult against Tinglu and just started setting up, because I do want to take over that kill leader against Diancie, but oh well. All right, guys. Yeah, we're sitting at 7-1, and we're heading into the final week next week. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, my name's Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers. And we'll be seeing you guys. Peace.